All right, that's good to go. What's going on, beautiful people? Yeah, man. Let's get it.
The new Black Wall Street. Do it right, build wealth, build life, economic empowerment, real tips, insight on the new Black Wall Street. It's on the new Black Wall Street. Who's your host?
All right, beautiful people, man. 1 second. I'm just trying to get this Instagram set up. So hopefully y'all are doing all right. What's going on with you? All right, beautiful people, man. Good evening to you. Thanks so much for joining. Woo, there we go. While you guys are joining, let us know where you're connecting from, what city, what state, what country as well. 1 second, I get one other thing up. I think I got something else I got to get up here. Somewhere around here. Move that thing up a little bit. Let me adjust that. Oh, there we go. How you guys doing tonight? How are you doing? I gotta make sure I get everything set up because once I get going, I don't like the I gotta make sure I don't stop. Hey, for those that don't know, I'm ERGJ, your Certified Financial Educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, ERGJ Black Bazaar, international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club, which is a study of Black wealth. You see that right behind me. It's a book that you can pick up at any point in time if you want to begin the journey towards wealth by actually studying wealthy people. I'll tell you guys that before I started fixing my money, I had to fix my mind. And it had a lot to do with what I input. What I also found is that most people, they have money problems and they still not reading money books. That's a problem. I don't know how you plan to fix something that you're unwilling to study. And I'm not going to assume that everyone I talk to tonight has money problems at all. I'm just simply saying I know I've been there. Most people have. Whether you climbed your way out or not, you know what that feeling's like to feel broke, busted, and disgusted. But here's the wonderful news that you can change direction at any point in time. See, you might not be able to change destination overnight, but you change direction overnight. And then eventually you'll change your destination. So let me know who's connected. Say hello. Good evening to you. Hit the like button, the share button. Free financial education. We're going to talk tonight about stimulus, smart money moves. Smart money moves. Again, you guys pick up the book at theblackbillionairesclub.com, theblackbillionairesclub.com. You choose to do that today. What's going on with you, Kevin D. Williams? I don't know if you're here, and I know you tagged that earlier. Mr. Thomas Freeman, good afternoon to you. Thanks so much for joining. Louisville, Kentucky is representing Miss Vivian Reed over at YouTube. Of course, we're broadcasting here across Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Instagram Live from our virtual studio here in Atlanta, Georgia, Decatur, Georgia to be exact. And here's the deal as well. Here's what I propose. I'll be willing to teach you guys for free as long as you do something for me for free. And so my goal right now is to get YouTube to pay me to teach you so you don't have to pay. And if we're able to accomplish that together, man, some people are going to make a whole bunch of money. But what's that require? It requires you just become a subscriber on YouTube. I got to get to 1,000 subscribers before I can start to monetize my content. And I can be able to do what I've been wanting to do for a long time, to teach my beautiful people how to get out of debt, how to build wealth, how to get debt free and all that good stuff as well. So if you want me to do that for you, well, we got to work together. I got a goal to reach, and then I'm gonna help you reach your goal. I think that's a fair exchange, free for free, win-win. That's kind of how it works. And then I'll be able to monetize off all those other people that's been trying to monetize off of you. It's called strategy. Everybody putting it also strategy. So I'm not gonna get there by hope. I'm not gonna get there by wishing. I'm not gonna get there simply by praying. I can do that as well. But faith without works is dead. So I need to put some work in. And sometimes that work requires a strategy or a plan in the beginning. And I just shared with you the plan. What's going on with you, man? Louisville, Kentucky again. Thanks so much, Big Sis Media. Thanks so much for joining us as well. Wakita is in the house. Wakita, man. Mr. James, Mr. Moore, thanks so much for joining. Good evening to you. Thanks so much for joining. Now, I'm sorry. Philly is in the house. Miss Tia Taylor, how are you? Thanks so much for joining over in YouTube. So let's just get right into it, guys, because I don't have a lot to show you. We're going to do a lot of talking. And let me preface this by saying that I am a master teacher, okay? I'm a master teacher as it relates to money, okay? I've been doing it for a while. And what makes a teacher great is not just giving you everything, but making you earn it. And how do you make people earn it? By making them think and discover. I found in my time of teaching for quite a while that when people discover, it makes a bigger impact. And so tonight is going to be all about discovery. So if you come here tonight thinking I'm just going to share all this stuff with you and you're just going to take some notes and not do nothing with it, that's not how it works. Because here's the deal. If I get you to discover, then you're more apt to do something with it because you came up with it on your own. It was your idea. I just helped bring it out of you. And that's what I'm good at. And that's what I do best. And that's my teaching style. I understand that some people just want somebody to just tell them. That's not how you learn. You don't learn by somebody just simply telling you. You actually learn by figuring it out, using your mind, using the beautiful thing that's between your two shoulders. And that's what we're going to do here tonight. Now, I know that you guys probably understand what's kind of going on in the economy right now. We just had, I know that's right, Miss Vivian. It sure should have, but you know how it is. It takes a little while to get people moving. Now, I'm sure that you guys know about what's been going on, right? Let me move this up. I got to move this up. Let me move this up. With the stimulus, right? So we have the pandemic that's going on, and we just had yesterday President Trump, number 45, just released a statement that he was going to pay some Americans a stimulus. Now this hadn't happened in I think since 2000, maybe there was a stimulus package that went out. I think it was like for a couple $100. If anybody remember that, but then there was Bernie Sanders who came out and said, "Hey, it need to be 2,000." Then Trump said, "Okay, we'll do 2,000." Always trying to one up. So it looks like it's gonna maybe 2,000. So I had to change the title because I thought it was gonna be 1,000. Maybe it's gonna be 2,000. I don't know. But regardless of the amount, what we need to do, we need to come up with a plan. Everybody put it also a plan. A plan. It's called an individual plan. Now, one thing one of the services that I offer is called Future by Design. It's to be able to help people develop an individual plan for their finances. But obviously, I don't have individuals here. But as we communicate and converse tonight, you'll be able to start to develop a plan for yourself. Okay. And then if you need my additional help to do that, of course, you can always get that service called Future by Design. Everybody put in the comments on Future by Design. Future by design. You take your future into your hands by designing a plan that you would execute, that you would follow. Everybody put in the comments below, Future by Design. Future by Design. Now, we understand that this might be new money for some people. Like, wow, I'm getting a check from the government, right? And we also understand that there are people in different places, right, as it relates to where they are financially, where the bills are, how far they are behind on their rent, whatever the case may be. So, so this is not obviously a one size fit all. It's really, but what it will be is a mind shift. How many guys know that in order for you to change, in order for things to change for you, that you have to change? And so right now, I want you to think about where you are in life, okay? Wherever that is, right? You could be doing well, you could be doing bad. But I would venture to say that no matter where you are in life right now, 5, 10 years from now, you want to be in a better place. Would you agree? If you're saying right now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, no matter where I am right now, I want to be in a better place 5 years, 10 years from now, put in the comments below, a better place. A better place. And I'm talking about financially. But obviously, everything in your life got a lot to do with your money, okay? Everything in your life got a lot to do with your money. If you're saying, man, you know what, regardless of where I am right now, right, 5, 10 years from now, I want to be in a better place, then put in the comments on better place. Better place. Now, we got a lot of people watching, not a lot of people participating. That could be a problem. That could be a problem, right? That could be a problem. And this is what happens, guys. We want people to do stuff for us, but then we don't want to participate in the process, and then people stop doing something for you. That's kind of how it works. Unfortunately, right? That's kind of how it works. Okay? That's how it works. Better place, better place. What's going on, Corey? How are you, man? Good evening to you. Thanks so much for joining. Tia said better place. So I'm going to assume that most people want to be in a better place 5 years from now, 10 years from now, even though they may not get chance of time. Maybe they might be driving or whatever the case may be. I get it. Might be busy. You're trying to tune in, but life keeps you busy. As a matter of fact, let me share that with you. I had a brother call me today, and I've been working with her for about, let's just say about 6 months. And he called me distraught today because he said, man, I really have been wanting to, do some things. I've been wanting to, set myself up, but the job has been keeping me busy. I've been working 14 to 16 hours a day, and it's got even worse since the coronavirus breakout, and I simply don't have the time. How many guys know or understand at this point in your life that the goal is to keep you busy? The goal is to keep you busy enough, right? Where you can't actually go and create the life that you want to live for yourself. Busy enough. Busy with the kids, busy on the job, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20 hours. By the time you get to bed, you get 4, you got to get back, do it all over again. Busy. And by the time you get a break, it's like, oh, let me relax. Let me go to the movies. Let me, chill for a minute. I've been working so hard, and now it's been so busy, I can't even think about doing that for myself. And so we just keep repeating the cycle, just being busy. I want you guys to understand the goal is, and I told him, I said, I've been there. I've been there, busy. So many things I wanted to do, but not making the time to do them. Busy, not doing or not building. Busy, not building. Busy, making money. Busy, going to work, but not busy building my empire. That was a problem, right? That was a problem for me. Good afternoon to you, Mr. Gander. Thanks so much for joining. How are you? Let us know where you're connecting from, what city, what state, what country, what city, what state, what country. So if you want to be in a better place than you are right now, then logically, we would say then that I would have to do something different now in order to change or in order to improve, in order to get to where I want to be later. Would you agree? So in order for us to do that, then we have to say, okay, if you want to be in a better place, and you're following this logic that in order for me to be in a better place 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 2 years from now, doesn't matter, then I must do something different today in order to begin that process of change to get to where I want to be ultimately. Now, I might not get there tomorrow, but I can start the journey today. Does that make sense? Everybody put in the console, start today. Now, again, I am talking about your money. You can attribute this to anything, but the same philosophy is going to work. Okay? The same philosophy is going to work, no matter what it is we're talking about. But I'm talking about your money. I'm talking about your bank account. I'm talking about your finances. I'm talking about your retirement funds. That's what I'm talking about. Now, you can think about whatever you want to think about as we're talking about. So I want to be in a better position 5 years from now, 10 years from now, no matter where I am right now. And I understand that if I keep doing what I've been doing, I'll keep getting what I've been getting. And in order for me to get to where I really want to be, I'm going to have to switch. I'm going to have to change something up. Everybody put in the console, change. Change. See, change must start today. Now, it may not start in your actions, but it begins with your thinking. And that change could have been just by showing up today. Just by being here right now is a sign of change for you. Because maybe you never had nobody talk to you this way. Okay? Change. And it can start today. So I'll tell you a quick story that really impacted me. It was probably 15 years ago. Well, more than that, about 20 years ago. And it was tax time. I owned the house, and I went to my tax man. My tax man at that particular time was a Chinese guy, or an Asian guy. I don't know if he's Chinese, Asian. Bowie, last name Bowie. And when I went there, he had a conversation with me. Chinese man or Asian man having a conversation with me, young black man, back then, about 20 some odd years old. And he said to me, he said, we're going to do your taxes. You own a house. You're probably going to get some money back. He asked me, well, what do you plan to do with it? What do you plan to do with it? And so that's my question to you first. What do you plan to do with it? If you are to get this $2,000 or $1,000, $500, it don't matter. Let's just say it $2,000. We're going to go with that number. What do you plan to do with it? Now, I probably at this point in time, just like you may be right now, I don't really know what I'm going to do with it, but it sure is going to be nice to have. Everybody putting down so nice to have. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's going to be nice to have. And he said, well, I see a lot of people in your community come in, get their taxes done. And back then we was getting $4,000, $5,000 back. You know how it is. $4,000, $5,000 back. And he said, I never see them do anything smart with it. They always come in every year. They come in waiting on this magical time for us to prepare their taxes, go through the same motion year after year, and I just never see them do anything smart with it. And I was like, well, what do you mean? Because I'm a pretty bright guy, I thought at that time. I mean, I'm young, dumb, and full of cum. He's like, well, you could take this $4,000 or whatever it was at the time, $4,000, and you could actually, put it back into your house. And then if you do that every year for the next, 5 to 10 years, your house will be paid off. And I thought to myself, wow, this Asian man cares about me paying my house off. And from that day forward, I started listening to people who knew more than me about money. And I started saying, wow, there are people that don't look like me who are concerned about me doing well or getting better or whatever the case may be. And I started listening to people that didn't look like me or did look like me. It didn't matter as it relates to money, so I could get better. Everybody put in the console, I must get better. In order for these to get better for you, you got to get better. Now, of course, I'm still 20-some odd years old. I don't really take the advice, but I still remember what I was told. So it must have made an impression on me that a Chinese man or Asian man or whatever the case may be would take the time to try to impart wisdom unto me when I'm 20-some odd years old to change the trajectory of where I may be going with my finances. That's exactly what I'm going to do here for you tonight. All right, let me try to catch up on these comments, man. Vivian, man, start today. That's right. Start today, Miss Deborah Thompson's in the house. Thanks so much. That's right. Corey, start today. Ryan, Mr. Gannon, start today. That's right. Change, Miss Vivian Reed. That's right. Change. Corey Clark, change, right? Right. Change times 10x. You 10x that thing and become success. Absolutely. Index fund, Miss Ryan Day said index fund. Okay. Nice to have, right? I must get better. Absolutely. I must get better. Absolutely. Now, here's the deal. You getting better, right? You getting better when it comes to the money that comes into your hand. Think about now, I want you to think about who's going to benefit from that. If you get better, if you make the decision that I'm going to get better, I'm going to become more disciplined, I'm going to make wiser decisions with the money that comes into my hand, who stands to benefit from you making better decisions? Answer that in the comments below. Now I'm trying to get you to feel getting better. What it's going to feel like. Let me tell you what happened for me today while you guys are answering that in the comments below. I got a text today, or somebody responded on one of my posts and said, hey, I just started taking a look at the app. You're talking about Cash App. In case you guys don't know, I've been teaching about Cash App investing, and I just bought my first stock. And I was like, wow. I want you to guess who, and not for you to guess, but I know you guys are answering the question. But man, when I looked at who this was that was responding on my post, it was my little sister. My little sister. And I was like, because, I didn't really know my little sister been following me on social media. But she'd been following enough to say, okay, this makes a little sense. This is an application that I understand. I'm going to go ahead and do something. So my little sister bought her first stock today. Let me tell you something. My family. You understand? Now, I'm going to try to put my fake sunglasses on, because y'all know how you got to get the feeling when you start talking about your family, especially your little sister, especially your young son, especially your daughter, especially your niece or your nephew. When they start to take action, when you become their role model, man, something start happening to your eyes. And, I don't know if it's the onions that's over in here, but, something just puffed up into my whole thing. And I start thinking about my little sister. All because I made a decision 10 years ago to change. Who stands to benefit? Who stands to benefit? Not your children. What about my children, Mr. Montana? You have children, not your children. Are they your children or my children? Or you ain't got no children? Who stands to benefit? Right? My family. Right? Hey, what's going on, love your house? Who stands to benefit? Me and my family. My children. Who stands to benefit? Right? Now, what we're going to discuss right now, guys, is called, it's not common sense. It's not common. It's not, oh, I'm a financial advisor. It's not, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to get you to do something in order for me to benefit from it, and then I'm gonna win and you're gonna win and I'm gonna sell you this and all that. No, it's unbiased, it's unconditional, and it's uncommon. The reason why I'm saying it like this is because I understand people. It's more than just logical steps that you and I must take. There are emotional things that's tied to it, and once we begin to start feeling it, then we might actually make decisions. Because how many guys know most of us make decisions based on how we feel? Right? So I got to help you to feel something. Right? I got to help you to feel something. I got to help you to really envision it in order to start to make some changes or make some progress towards whatever it is that you're looking to accomplish. Right? So remember I said, a better place. Whatever that may be, 5 years, 10 years from now, a year from now, 2 years from now. Right? What's that better place for you? Now we are going to define, everybody put in console, define. We're going to define the destination. You can't get anywhere unless you know where you want to go. So we have to define the destination. Where do I want to be? No matter where I am right now, 5 to 10 years from now, I want to be in a better place. But now we must define that better place. We must define it. What's that for you? What's a better place for you financially? Okay? What's a better place for you financially? Now, notice I ain't even talked about the $2,000 yet, because I understand we got a whole mind to break down before we can start talking about technicals and strategies and all that stuff. But what's a better place for you? 5 years from now, 10 years from now, no matter where you are, you've been working on a job for some odd years, you ain't finding no progress, you got a glass ceiling, I don't know. But 5 years from now, 10 years from now, where do you want to be? Financially. Right? Where do you want to be? Now, I'll give you some help, because some of you guys, this is hard to think. Like, I don't know where I want. For y'all, it might be some simple stuff. You might simply say, hey, man, I've been sitting around in this student loan debt of $100,000. I want to have it paid off in 5 years. I don't know. Right? You know what? I want to finally get my business established and have 100 customers. I don't know. I don't know where you are. You might be, I see somebody in real estate. You might be saying, you know what? I've been in real estate, but now I want to become a broker. I want to be there in 5 years. I don't know. Right? Define. We have to define the destination. This is so important. You and I must have a definite chief aim. What we are going for. What's going to be our objective. Too many people wake up every morning without an objective. Or their objective is just to survive. And we got to get past surviving. And I'm telling you, we are in the epicenter of a historic moment for people who will take control of their lives, control of their finances. Now, I don't know about you, but some of you guys might be out of work right now for the next 3 weeks. And you might be saying to yourself, okay, this happened again. And then you might say to yourself, well, I need to make sure that this don't happen again, that I'm dependent upon other circumstances messing with my money, messing with my household, messing with my community. You might say, man, this can't happen again. In order for it not to happen again, then I got to do something different. I got to do something different. So define that for you. Right? I guess I want my job money to be my leisure money. Okay. Right? I want job money to be my leisure money. Okay. That's a number. What's that number for you? You said I want leisure money to be my job money. You said, hey, I want to be I don't know what leisure money is, whatever that does, but you're saying, hey, I want $50,000 of play money or in the bank saved up. I don't know what that means. That's the definition. You got to define a little bit more. I want my own house and can own land, financially independent, free to travel. Okay. All right. Some of that has some numbers on your own land. Fantastic. Right. So we're going to take a little bit more defining this stuff. You guys can do that later on. Like, okay, well, my own house, is that the house that you're currently in? Are you going to get one? If so, how much of a house are you looking to get? Start looking into that. How much is it going to cost? Of course, those prices will probably start coming down now that we are going through what we're going through. But you get an idea, okay, how much is this house going to cost? How much is this land going to cost? What financially independent, how much do I need to pay off? Free to travel, how much do I need to travel? Everybody put accounts on how much. These are numbers. Again, I'm talking about money. These are numbers. People don't define well. When you define vague, you get vague. You get close. It's not horseshoes. We're not playing horseshoes tonight. We're not playing the whole, I shoot for the moon and I land on the star tonight. No, I'm shooting for the moon and I'm going to hit the moon because I'm deliberate. I'm intentional. I know exactly what I want. And the good Lord says that if I ask, I shall receive. And so we ask vague, we get vague. That making sense? How much? Right? Now, here's the thing. I know it's difficult because now we got to start to broadcast or forward thinking our way 5 years from now. But if you know anything about this world, the people who own and control and run this world, they've been thinking for decades. And we can't even think past tomorrow. That's a problem. Right? That's a problem. Now, you might need to do some research. Might not start looking at some stuff. Some of you guys know your situation. You know you want to send your kids to college debt free. I don't know. I don't know what you want. What's going on, Miss Allison? Thanks so much for joining us. Multiple streams of income. Okay, fantastic. Again, see, when we say this, right? Even this, multiple streams, that's great. Okay, but how much income do you want to have coming in? You see, we're so vague when it comes to numbers. We've been taught all these memes and all these good words and all these slogans, right? And I know you might not realize I need to get multiple streams. How much do you want to be making? You know, you can have one stream. You can say, hey, I want to make $100,000. That could be one stream. You don't need multiple streams. So you got one stream doing $100,000. You want to make $100,000. You see what I'm saying? Ongoing family business. How much? How much? Be more specific. 100,000 for Mr. Gandy, all right? So let's work with let's say Mr. Gandy. That's what I'm talking about. $20,000 per month. Right? Got goals. Man, how can you get to $20,000 a month? That's where I need to be. That's what I'm shooting for. Right? That's what I'm shooting for. How much? I'm telling you, we've gotten to a place where we don't talk numbers. Well, we talking numbers. We talking money. We ain't talking math. We talking money. All right? So let's take Mr. Gandy, for example. I'm going to deal with you, Mr. Gandy, because you gave me a good number that's easy to kind of mess with. So, hey, I want to make $100,000. I want to get to $100,000. I guess he's saying his leisure money or whatever. Let's just use that number. Then I need to say, okay, well, where am I now? I know where I want to go. I know where I want to be. Right? But where am I now? So let's just we're going to have everybody use 100,000 just for the example, just for us coming together. I know you got your own goals. We're going to say 100,000. Where are you now? Right? How much are you bringing in now? Okay? Now, this 100,000 could be before taxes, after taxes, I don't know. But where are you now? Right? Because we need to know the gap. We need to know the gap so we can figure out how to what type of bridge we need to create to get over that gap. Does that make sense? I need to recognize the gap, the distance from where I want to be, from where I am to where I want to be. I want to get to 100,000. That means I'm not there now. Where am I at now? Where am I at now? The numbers, right? The numbers. All right. How much? Yes. 40,000. Okay. But after expenses, a good 20,000. I wanted 2 investment properties generating 3,000 per month. I want 2. Look at that. Specific. I want 2 investment properties generating $3,000 per month gross. Right? Now, whatever your goals are, great. Y'all got goals. You got to determine, okay, say, where am I at now? Have I got my first investment property? Have I looked into my first investment property? Even if I don't have no money. Have I at least gone out and started to feel what that feels like? And have I gone to some investment classes or whatever? Have I gone to the tax houses? Have I looked around my neighborhood and started seeing vacant lots? Have I started talking to people in this world so I can start to build my pipeline of information as it relates to investing, right? I want to make $100,000 per month. Okay. Well, we got to figure out on what way we're going to do that, right? Are we going to do that in the same field that we're in? Am I looking to branch off? Now we got to start talking about, well, how do I plan to get there? Now, what does this have to do with the whole stimulus, right? Well, I want you to understand this word, right? Stimulus, okay? Stimulus or stimulate. What is that? What is that? That means to energize, to put something into, to give a hand up, not just a hand out. Now, what do you think that they want you to do with this $2,000? Right? They want you to do what you always do, or what we always do. I can't talk about you, what we normally always do. Go out and get the Coach bag. Go get the new car. Go put it down and get a new house. Go refinance. Right? They want you to use that money as some type of down payment of some sort to put back, give it back to them so that you can have something further in debt. Would you agree? Right? Now, of course, they may say, hey, pay off some bills or keep your house up. But at the end of the day, they really want you to use that money how most people still do, which is go further into debt. Because they make money off you being in debt. Did you know that? Okay? Huh? Yeah, Ray. I'm not going to get. I don't know. I don't want to spend too much on the specifics because I really want to get into moving into okay for everybody because I can't work on just one person. We got a lot of people here. Look at that. So she said, hey, I know I'm not doing my best potential. Well, Sierra, if you say that, then why not? Now, I will say, though, from what I gather from NBC, Sierra, you're making progress, and that's okay. So I don't want you to think about what you're not doing. You know that you have more potential. You're going to always have more potential. I really want you to focus on what you are doing. Man, I stopped smoking them cigarettes. Man, I wrote down my goals. Man, I just joined this new club. Look what I have done. Focus on the positives because you are positively making strides towards your better future. Forget what you're not doing. We spend too much time worrying about what we're not doing. Well, here's what you are doing. You're doing a whole lot more than most people. Okay? It's, whew, Lord. All right, my stimulus wasn't in the hand before, and it's going to look for my first. Look at that, right? It wasn't in your hand before, so this money is not in your hand. So look at it like, okay, how can I stimulate my finances? How can I stimulate my future with this present or with this gift that's coming into my hands? Right now, this may be like a little, because you still ain't got your taxes yet or whatever that is. Some of y'all ain't done your taxes. So this is like, boom, I get this, and then I might get that later. I don't know. All right. So when you think about, let's just say 1,000, 2,000, I don't really care the number, but 2,000, that's going to come from the government to be able to help you out, to help you stimulate yourself. To help you stimulate yourself. Here's some options that we have, right? We can say I'm going to save it, right? Oh, I'm going to put it into the bank. And, for a rainy day, I don't have a savings account right now. I just want to make sure we're protected. That's cool and all. That sounds good. That sounds like the best answer. But again, I'm talking about uncommon sense. Because here's the deal. You put it into that savings account, it doesn't grow. It's there for you when you need it, but it doesn't grow. It's not doing anything for you other than just sitting there waiting on you to spend it because now you see it, and typically when you see it, you spend it. Uncommon sense tonight. Right? Now, why do I do uncommon? Because uncommon worked for me. It wasn't until I saw my money grow that I really got really serious about it as saving. It wasn't until I saw my money move from like $25 to $50. I was like, okay, this thing, something going on over here. And now I'm like super serious about saving. So I had my objective fueled my commitment. My objective fueled my discipline. Some people work like this, some people don't. It's uncommon. It's uncommon. Okay? It's uncommon. So you get let's say you get $2,000 in your hand, right? Obviously, you can break it up a lot of different ways, but I really want you to think about, man, here's what I really want you to think about. How can I turn this $2,000 into $4,000? Or how can I turn $1,000 into $2,000? Or how can I at least turn $500 into $1,000? How can I double a portion or all if I'm not in a needy place with this money? Because how many guys know that if I learn how to double $1, I can learn how to double $5. If I learn how to double $5, I can learn how to double $10. If I learn how to double $10, I can learn how to double $50. If I learn how to double $50, I can learn how to double $100. If I learn how to double $100, I can learn how to double $250. If I learn how to double $250, I can learn how to double $500. And I can learn how to double $500, I can learn how to double $1,000. If I can learn how to double $1,000, surely I can learn how to double $2,000. Would you agree? How can I double all, or if not all, a portion of this money? Now, in the comments below, if you get $2,000, based upon your situation right now with the kids and the household and the mortgage and all that stuff, how much money could you use for your double account? Everybody put it down, so double for my trouble. How much money could you set aside for your double account? Yo, this is I put this aside out of this 2,000 that came, and this is going towards me trying, right? Trying to double this money. How much could that be for you? Everybody is different. You're in different situations. What can I do? How much of this $2,000 can I put aside to try and double? Now, notice how to say everybody say 2,000. You might need some of that 15. That's not how I teach. That's not how I operate. I understand we got lives. We all in different situations. Well, $2,000 came in my hand. I could work on $2,000. That's just my situation. But what about you? Right? Put the number in there. We're talking about numbers. I don't want words. I want numbers. Right? I want numbers. I don't want words. I want numbers. Out of $2,000 that comes into your hand, it's the stimulus smart money moves. How much could you set aside for your double account? Say, hey, I might not know how to double money right now, but I'm putting some aside over here, and we're going to try to figure this thing out. And how many of you guys know that in all labor there's profit? So at least I'll put some effort into it, and I get some coaching and some guidance, and I get the right people around me. I join something like the Black Billionaires Club. I come up with plenty of ideas to double some money. You see what I'm saying? I can come up with plenty. Because shoot, they're doing it all the time. Surely I can do it. Double for my trouble. Give me a number. Double for my trouble. They have enough to live on less? Absolutely. 2,000, Sharice said. So I can do 1,000, Tamala said. I can put 1,000 aside to try to double it. Right? 2,000, right? 2,000. Okay, anybody else? $2,000 coming to your hand, unexpected, a gift to stimulate your finances, right? How much of that can you put aside, right? You saying, hey, the 2,000, I really need the 1,500 right now. This don't go going towards something. I really need, to use. This really gonna help me just stay afloat. It's gonna help me and my family survive. I get it, right? I'm not acting like everybody in the same place, and it don't matter where you start from. Okay, you start from 100, that's cool. Hey, we do 100, we get that thing to 200. You get to 200, we get that thing to 400. Right? You use the other 1,900. I don't care where you are. Okay? 1,000. Okay? 1,000. Okay? 1,000. All right. So we're going to go with a number of 1,000 just for a blanket for everybody because everybody's in different places. All right? So now we got 1,000 that we put in the savings, or we put 1,000 to take care of some bills. We took 1,000 to whatever, fix the car. I don't know, whatever going on in life. It's called stuff that goes on in life. This other 1,000 we got in our double account. Now our goal, right now we got to set a goal. My goal is to double this $1,000 by the end of the year. That might be 6 months. That might be 8 months, 7 months. My goal will be to double this $1,000 by the end of the year. By the end of the year, this 1,000 need to say 2,000. Right? What's your goal with this 1,000? If you said 1,000, I know some of you guys said 100, some of you guys said 2,000, but just for everybody, because I'm trying to work with everybody at the same time. What's your goal for this 1,000 that we're talking about? How long? You know what I'm saying? Now we're saying, hey, I know where I want to be. Okay? I got a little seed money. I'm going to sow this seed, and it's going to multiply. Everybody put God's going to multiply. Now, in order for it to multiply, I got to work on it. I got to till the land. I got to make sure that I got to take out the weeds. I got to do all, I got to make sure I take care of this seed. And in me taking care of the seed, that means I also have to recognize some things that I got to stop doing. Oh, Lord, we finna go there. Ooh, Lord, we finna go there. There's gonna be some things that mean I'm gonna have to stop doing some things too in order for me to protect my seed. Everybody putting also protect my seed. There's gonna be some things that you're gonna have to do to protect your seed. Now, I want you to think about that for a second. You know you. You know you. You know you, and you know your husband, you know your wife, you know your family. So when it comes to you, this is your once in a decade opportunity to get it right. And you're gonna have to have a conversation with the husband, the wife, the family, say, hey, we got a chance here, right? To change the direction of our family's fortune. And that's gonna require some things. Number one, it's gonna require some sacrifice. What's something that you know you and or your family needs to sacrifice to protect your seed? Put that in the comments below. What's something that you and or your family, you know that y'all are going to need to sacrifice short term? And I found that when I did something short term, it turned me long term because I realized I didn't need no more. When I sacrificed TV, I thought I was just sacrificing TV for 6 months and it came back on since. I realized I didn't need it no more. What's something that you know you're going to have to sacrifice? You know you got to give up. You know you got to stop in order to protect your seed. You, your family, whoever. Because y'all might be one. You might not be doing all the spending that he might be doing or she might be doing. And y'all need to have that conversation. Hey, where do we want to go? Where do we want to be? And it can start as small as $1,000. It can begin with the $100 for some of y'all guys. It could begin with the $2,000. This is our start fresh, start over button. What's that for you? The sacrifice to protect your seed. Right? Sacrifice to protect your seed. Right? Going out or eating out. I gotta stop eating out so much. That thing is killing my seed. Every time I try to get out, it pulls me back in. I'm making some progress, and then next thing you know, the little money that I had over there went back to the food. It went back to McDonald's. It went back to Roof Chris. It went back to all these companies that I ain't even profiting from. I mean, at least if I'm gonna eat at companies that I own. I'm just trying to tell you. I mean, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it either black-owned business or that I appreciate, or I'm gonna do it at businesses that I own because I feel like, okay, I can tell the waiter what to do because I'm your boss. Right? What's something for you? You realize, man, listen, okay? Eat now. Eat now. Staying focused. That's not really a sacrifice. We're talking about a monetary sacrifice, brother. I'm not going to let you get away with that. Nope. That's discipline. We're going to talk about that next. It's something that staying focused is not a sacrifice. If you find that a sacrifice, we really got to work on this. That ain't a sacrifice. That's a necessity. That's a must. That's a character. That's a part of your character, right? And I tell you what, Mr. Gandy, to help you out with staying focused, when you really, really, really want something. Oh, let me give you an example. Y'all didn't think I had examples, huh? Oh yeah, when I really, really wanted to get with her, when I really, really wanted to see about that motion in the ocean, I was focused. So staying focused is not hard for the person who knows who absolutely knows what they want. You might get distracted every now and then. We all do. Life happens. But the person who is obsessed with whatever their objective is, remember, that better future, staying focused ain't a problem. The same way it wasn't hard to stay focused on getting a girl. That wasn't hard. It looked good. It smelled good. Ooh, it tasted good. I got to have it. Everybody putting down, so I got to have it. I had to have it. So staying focused was, every morning, noon, and night, I was thinking about her. Morning, noon, and night, I was thinking about my dream. You know my dream? My dream this whole time has been to build a money school. And so as you guys see, me saying, hey, you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'm going to be putting out classes. And if those classes come out, they'll be free to you. YouTube will pay me. That gets me closer to my money school. Because I already have classes. You see, I'm focused. It smells good. It tastes good. It look good. I got to have it. Let's keep going. You feel me? You feel me, Brother Gandy? I ain't calling you out. I'm just saying. I know you with me. Let me keep going. All right, eating out every night. Okay, so we got a lot of eating out going on here, huh? giving it to my children. Okay. Eating out. Oh, Lord. So we got an eating out problem in our community, huh? Eating out. I quit smoking cigarettes. I'm excited to see my money. Absolutely. See, you already quit something. Right? Impulsive spending. Okay, we say impulsive spending. Where do you find yourself impulsively spending the most? All right? Where do you find yourself impulsively spending the most? She said, I'm willing to sacrifice cable TV. If it's going to be $100, I'm going to do $1,000. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to be focused on figuring out how I can double this money so then I can then do it again and then do it again and then do it again. And now I'm a double mint patty, baby. I mean, I'm double fresh. I mean, I done mastered this thing. I don't know what y'all doing over there. Y'all over there taking y'all accounts to negative 200. I'm taking my accounts to positive 200. I learned how to double, and I got double for my trouble. Starbucks every other week. Ooh, that's a good $10 at least. Right? Now listen, it's nothing wrong with going to Starbucks. I mean, we're just saying, hey, we're gonna have a little bit of moderation in this thing. They don't need to get all my money. Right? They don't need to get all my money. Now, of course, I think eating out, a lot of that has to do with not preparing. Right? When you prepare, when you maybe go grocery shopping every week or something like that, when you prepare, you start meal prepping and stuff like that. You start saying, okay, what are we going to eat for lunch this week or for dinner this week? We got it all planned out. Remember, I said you don't get rich by hopes and dreams. You get rich by plan. So maybe in order for us to counter a lot of us that are just simply eating out, we might need to plan better. Or if you are eating out, even plan that. Say, you know what? Here's where I eat out at that's still cost effective, because maybe you're like me, kind of a bachelor, moving around. You ain't really trying to cook all the time, but shoot, I get great value where I shop. I get great value where I eat. I use coupons. I don't buy nothing that's if it ain't on sale. It's just that way. I go to the drive-thru. What's y'all specials today? Oh, y'all ain't got the 3 for $4 no more? Okay, no problem. I go on down the road to the other store. What's y'all specials today? Oh, yeah, okay, y'all remember me. Yes, I'm EJ. Yeah, oh, yeah, we love you over. Okay, because I know it's going to be on sale next week, and I ain't in no rush. Me going hungry ain't a thing. Okay, television, get that up. Ordering from QB. Oh, Lord, oh, Miss Al. Right? I lose something? Uh-oh. Okay. Spending money and this thing. Stop eating out and no movies. I agree with you. Ready. I gotta have it. Gotta have it. I know that's right. Absolutely. Yes. I planned this week, but I'm home. All right. So now that y'all home, this gives you a great time to start. This gives you a great time to really start planning things out. You see what I'm saying? Like this is listen. What's happening right now? It's all about your perspective. I want you guys to understand that this is a blessing in disguise. Everybody put it down, so a blessing in disguise. This is a blessing in disguise. It's making you slow. It's making you sit your tail down. It's making you slow up. It's giving you the opportunity to think, the opportunity to plan in disguise. It's a blessing in disguise. You got money that might be possibly coming to you, because I don't know who all going to be qualified, but I'm assuming most of us are going to get to some of this money if it really happens. I mean, it could not really happen, but either way, this is going to be a good exercise for us to go through anyway. It's a blessing in disguise. All things work together for those who are called upon the Lord, who love God and are called according to his purpose. All things work together for their good. And here's the beautiful thing. Even if you don't love God, the great thing is you're under my teaching. So you're covered by me tonight. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Like, man, I'm covered by this brother here. And so all things are working out together for me because I'm part of this teaching. Isn't that wonderful? Right? Now, so you guys have identified some areas that you're going to have to sacrifice in order to protect your seed. That's important. We do that first before we start thinking about, okay, how am I going to grow this seed? How am I going to double this seed? How am I going? What do I need to do? What do I need to put? What type of soil do I need to put it in that it got the best chance, right? The best chance to double. Now let's get to that. Where are some good places for you to put your seed? $100, $500, $1,000, doesn't matter. To give your seed an opportunity to double. That you can think of, like, man, if you want to double your money, where's a place that you might want to put it at to do it by the end of the year? This could be hard because some people ain't never thought, like, what the hell? I don't know. Account, it ain't my savings account. That ain't where it's at. That's not where it's happening. Where in the hell could I put my money at that gives it an opportunity, right? We're talking about giving it an opportunity. Everybody putting down, so give my money an opportunity. It doesn't mean it's fail-proof. Doesn't mean it's going to 100% happen. But damn, can we give our money a chance? Where's some place you think you can put your money at? $100, $500, $1,000, doesn't matter. Where you can give your money a chance to double. Right? It's free. Am I back? I think I should be back. I think I'm good. Blessings in disguise. It's going faster for me. I think I'm back. Blessings in disguise. Y'all know what's going to happen too, right? When we start trying to help your people, the enemy gonna come in and freeze stuff. He gonna cut some stuff off. He gonna make it a little bit like, wait a second, something going on over there. People are changing for the better, and they no longer in my grip. And we can't have that happen. We got to mess it up a little bit. We got to frustrate them. We got to get them off track. But no, I've been here long enough. Been there, done that, seen it all. Now I ain't seen it all. But I know that I understand these tricks. Okay, blessing in disguise. Give you a chance to catch up. Lesson in disguise. Calvin said the stock market. I was thinking of crypto and fossil fuel and resorts. Wow. I've been choosing Cash App stock. I've been choosing Cash App stock investing. Okay. Stocks. Okay. Give your money an opportunity. Stock market. Okay. Blue chip stocks. Okay. Give your money an opportunity. Vaccines and stock. Okay. Blessings in the sky. Okay. So, all right. So, all of you guys are saying stocks. Okay. Your emergency fund is going to be for the other 1,000. We're talking about where you wanted to double. It's not going to double your emergency fund. So, okay, stocks could be a place. That obviously means that in any arena, we're going to have to learn if y'all want to do stocks. Obviously, I teach that. That's one avenue. Other avenues would be some other avenues may be your real estate. You may not necessarily do the whole real estate by yourself. You may partner with some people that are getting into some type of investment, that are knowledgeable in that arena, and you partner with them and help them with with your portion that you can do. That's where groups come together and they buy up stuff themselves. Another place that I think is going to be very that I think everybody should at some point do, especially if you're talking about your future. It's a little slower, quite possibly, when we're talking about your own online business, your own online store. People in your area, people all over the country are still spending money, and they could be spending that money with you. I was talking to my developer before I got on here, and I said, you know what, let me figure out what number, right, for people who are saying they want to try that. And really give themselves an opportunity to have some extra, add an additional stream of income. See, stocks is not an additional, is not really like an additional stream of income, like through the end of the year. It is something that can actually grow your money. I think there's huge opportunity there. Some of you guys may want to go that route because it's more, out of sight, out of mind. You're too busy to kind of build something else on your own, or whatever the case may be. But it's not really like, you really don't want to depending on your strategy, you really don't want to touch that money for like a year. But it could definitely grow. I mean, we don't know. We still are watching the market to see when it's going to be ready to turn. So as I was talking about developer, I said, it's relatively easy and inexpensive to actually start your own online store. How many guys know that people are shopping more online? How many guys know some products that people are buying that they could be buying for you? CBD might be one of them, right? So, as I was calculating this, I said, we could literally help people start their own online store for less than $100. It's really not that expensive. They just don't know it's not that expensive. They may think it's, oh, I got to do this. Oh, I got to do that. It's really not. There's some other mechanics in order to be successful. But as far as actually opening and having a store, a domain name, and a e-commerce store, or Shopify, or something like that, you're really looking at under $100 to have a store, if that's what you want, right? There we go. I might as well say e-commerce, Amazon, eBay, Shopify, right? Here's some other things, right? We got to start to look at just say, what am I missing? Here's another thing that you're missing. During this time that you're in your house, why don't you go through your house and start cleaning out your house and start figuring out what's trash to you that could be treasure to somebody else? You don't no longer want it. And this ain't even money. This could be extra money that you add to your $1,000, because all you got to do is just put money in to maybe market it. And you go through your house and say, if it's that important, you're going to be stuck there anyway. That could be our daily exercise. Let's go through this basement. How much of this stuff we don't need no more? How much of this stuff is valuable to somebody else, but it's trash to us? We want to get rid of it. And you can literally go through and find about $1,000 extra in your basement, in your closet. Women, all those shoes, all those clothes that you're no longer going to wear, you never worn, and you ain't going to wear them. How about that? That's not even touching the $1,000 that you got for your double for your trouble. That's you actually going through your house and saying, man, let's just clean up. Let's just, you know what I mean? I'm broke, busting, disgusted, but my closet is full of stuff. Does that make any sense? I'm broke, busted, disgusted, but my closet is full of stuff. My basement, full of stuff, a whole bunch of dust. Huh? That's the extra money that you can have getting ready to double. And we out here looking for handouts. We out here waiting on somebody else to do something for us, and we got a whole bunch of stuff that's just waiting and saying, I'm valuable. I might not be that valuable to you no more, but somebody else want me. Huh? You got money sitting in your closet. You got money sitting in your basement. You got money sitting in your garage. A whole bunch of money. You ever went through and started listing off? Listen, that's what I want you guys to do. And it's not everybody. What I want you to do is I want you to go through your house over the next, week, whatever. Pick a room. It don't matter. And just literally list off. I want you to take a pen and just start adding. So, okay, how much does this cost? $30, $40. How much is that couch? $300. And I want you to literally just look at how much that is for one room. You will be amazed. You'll be like, I got $15,000 in my living room. What the hell wrong with me? I got $25,000 in my garage. What the hell wrong with me? Makes a difference. Makes a difference. Now let me ask you this, because we said we're gonna double, right? We're looking to double the next year, by the end of the year. If you did this exercise, how many guys feel that you could find an additional $1,000 in one of those rooms in your household? Oh, it's getting good. Hey, Instagram, y'all gotta come over to YouTube or Facebook or something. ERGJ Enterprise, y'all want to keep going. I only got an hour with y'all. Hopefully y'all got something. Y'all better come get it and get it while it's good. I told you, uncommon sense. Let's be honest. If you did this exercise, how many guys feel like you could find an additional $1,000 in your house Got all those printers, computers, I don't know, music instruments, brand new shoes. How many guys feel I can find? Shit, it's probably another $1,000 right here. And that would mean that if you did that and you found that you would actually have accomplished your goal in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. Huh? So I want to do the online, but the vendors. Vendors are relatively easy to find. Thank God you're part of BBC. We can help you with that. Help you find vendors for whatever it is that you're looking for. Right? Y'all in Philly, y'all having y'all a nice little Philly conversation. And send it away. Okay, oh my God, look at that. Look at that. 2 BBC members up in the house. Up in here. Up in here. Right? Most definitely. Look at that. She said easily. Shit. Easily. Easily. Right? Kids' clothes, toys, strollers. Anybody else? If I just cribs, if I just pick a room and say, you know what, this gonna be my boom boom room. We're gonna have to boom boom this stuff on up out of here. Right? Kids older ain't why I need the cribs. I mean, they might have a baby, we just get a new one, but for right now, we need to go ahead and get this extra 1,000. Huh? In your own house. You could accomplish doubling your $1,000 just like that. You still got the 1,000 that you needed to take care of whatever you need to take care of, how you want to look at it. But what is happening now is that you got a mind shift going on. You say, oh, this actually making some kind of sense. Now, where the rubber meets the road at is doing the work. Ooh, I got to go through this stuff. Ooh, I got to dust this stuff off. Ooh, I got to list this stuff somewhere. Ooh, I got to, but man, look at my bank account. So you had 1,000. Let's just say you found your extra 1,000 in your house. Now you got 2,000. You just doubled just from doing some work in your own household. We still ain't got to, okay, well, whether you're going to do stocks, whether you're going to open up your own store, anything like that. But man, you sure got you sure got a bigger seed, don't you? Your seed just doubled, which means that you also have more opportunity because you might do both. You might do stocks, you might do your own business. I don't know. Is this making any uncommon sense to anybody? If it is, go ahead and put in console uncommon. Is this making any uncommon sense to anybody? So you want to stimulate your finances. Stimulate. That's what require you and I to make smart money moves with this money. I share with you just a couple of thoughts, ideas, get you to thinking. Where do you want to be? Right? Now, here's my my thought, right? It's like it always comes up when I start talking about this stuff because if any guys ever seen this cartoon called DuckTales, they got the character Scrooge McDuck, and he's got a big vault of gold coins. And of all those gold coins, the most important coin to him is his lucky dime. And he says that this dime, this lucky dime, which all of the little people that come to try to steal, they're trying to get the dime. He said the dime is so valuable because it was that first dime that led to all of the millions or billions that he had in the vault. So he cherished the dime. The same way that you can cherish the 1,000 or cherish the 100 or cherish the 1,000. And it's the dime and what he did with that first dime that grew and developed and he built into his big vault of gold. And what Scrooge McDuck is saying to you and I, you can do the exact same thing. If you cherish the seed, cherish the dime, cherish the 100, cherish the 1,000. If you cherish it, protect it by sacrificing what you need to sacrifice, make sure you don't waste it. And then find good soil where you can get 30 or 50 or 100 fold. Uncommon from you, shining light. Thanks so much. Appreciate you. Uncommon. What's up, Wakita? Uncommon. Uncommon. Now, here's what I can guarantee you. You'll never have any financial advisor have a conversation with you like this. This is why I didn't become a financial advisor. I became a financial coach and a consultant. So I wasn't tied to products to be able to help people wherever they are. In the comments below, I'd like for you to share something that you learned today. Something that made a difference for you, because I don't do this just to do this. I do this to make a difference, and hopefully I've made a difference in your life tonight. Even if I just planted one uncommon seed of thought into you today, hopefully you're thinking a little bit different and you're already thinking about, man, if this money comes into my hand, here's what I'm going to do with it. See, if you plan it before you get it, if you plan it for it before you get it, then you're more apt to execute the plan. But if you don't plan before you get it, you're more apt to waste it, and then you're back where you started. So think about the 2000. I know all you guys are at a lot of different numbers. Think about, okay, here's what I got to use to take care of over here, because these are necessities. These are must take care of things. And here's what I got left to be able to multiply. And then I'm going to start thinking about, man, what can I do to multiply? I've shared a lot of ideas, but ideas don't mean jack without action. Here's what I'm going to do to multiply. Here's what I'm planning out to execute to give my money a chance to multiply. I got a plan, and I'm going to work that plan. All right? Got a plan. I'm going to work that plan. Hey, don't for my trouble, take a piece of this and see it and double it. Absolutely. And then double it again. And then double it again. I'm telling you, once you start doubling money, let me tell you guys, I don't just double money anymore, by the way. I quadruple money. You know what I'm saying? I don't just double. I mean, doubling it feels good too, but sure, I learned how to triple. I learned how to quadruple. I learned how to 10x in times. Take a dime and turn it into $1. Come on. Anybody else? What did you learn today? Is this making any sense? Will you implement any of this stuff? Will you do something with it? Too often, we find that our people, they're filled with information. They get a whole bunch of, I showed up, I got the information, I got the t-shirt, I got the CD. Then I got busy. Then I forgot. Then I don't know what happened. Life, time went by. And I find myself back in the same situation. Find myself going back to the job that I hate. I find myself complaining about things I could have changed. I find myself back where I didn't want to be. And then it gets to the point where I forgot where I wanted to go. Anybody been like that before? You had this grand idea, this plan, or somewhere you wanted to go, and then life kind of happened, and then you forgot. You're like, where did I want to go? You forgot where you wanted to go. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. It's not just your money. It's your passion. It's your ideas. It's your dream. Whatever that may be. Shine Light said, man, the idea to start an online shop to sell some items. I'm not using the products I make at home. Absolutely. To take 1,000 multiplier rather than spending it. Absolutely. Start off spending less and saving more to invest in my new business. Absolutely. Anybody else? Your takeaway from tonight. What'd you learn? We got 25 people watching, man. Please don't be that guy. Don't be that girl. I know you might be thinking. I know some of you guys might not even be watching, just got it on because you got distracted. You're watching TV or dealing with the kids. I get it. But very important to a teacher is feedback. Very important to the student is feedback. Right? Very important. And I want to talk fast in your type. Some of you guys, you've already joined the Black Billionaires Club. That's a club that we have set up for people who really want to accelerate their success. It's a club where you see Monica and Miss, I can't forget, get your name, Miss Sierra. I'm sorry. Your book went out today. That Miss Sierra, they're talking. Those are BBC members. If you're a BBC member, go and put a console hashtag BBC. These are brothers and sisters who decided to walk away from the crowd of broke. He's a brothers and sisters said, you know what? I want to get around like-minded people who I can have money and business conversations with so we can make some progress. How many guys are tired of talking to stupid people? They're like, man, I got this idea, but I ain't got nothing but stupid friends. And if I try to talk to them, they talk me out of it. Man, I got to get around some people that believe in some stuff. I'm tired of talking to the stupid people. Where they say if you're the smartest person in the room, it's time to find in the room, and quite possibly the Black Billionaires Club could be for you. We have a book club. Why? Because we help people change the way they think. You got to change your mind before you can change your money. You got to fix your mind before you can fix your money. And too many of us got stinking thinking mentality when it comes to finances. Right? We got an investment club. We've got 30 of our members that have pooled their money together. We got over $10,000 in the stock market right now. We're investing together. Everybody putting the console together. You don't got to do it by yourself. You can choose to do it by yourself, but you don't have to do it by yourself. That's going to have to come down to pride and ego. Some of you guys think I know everything. Some of you guys think I don't need no help. Some of you guys think ain't nobody there to help me. No, that's not true. The question is, are you friendly? Like, you got to be friendly to have friends, right? Some of us we just got bad attitudes. We done been scorned so much in life. Too many people have let us down. It's hard for us to trust anybody. Now, some of us lack patience. Y'all not doing it fast enough. I'm going to do it myself. That's not teamwork. Teamwork means together, everyone achieves more. And many of us got to get out of our own way in order to have some of the success that we want to have. Right? You need to learn how to? We're going to teach you how to. That's what we do. Right? Stick my spending and save. BBC's in the house. Hey, BBC's in the house. BBC is in the house. What's going on, Shine a Light, man? That's what I'm talking about. Big Sis Media is here, by the way. Big Sis Media is actually, if you guys want to do an online business, let me pull up her information. She's going to be able to help you. That's my partner. That's who that's who has actually helped me do a lot of the stuff that I've done. I'll show you my online store so you guys can see that. I'll do that for you right now. I just want to, you might be, when you say you're interested in something, I want to make sure you see what it looks like. And then I also, nope, that's not it. I believe this is it. Okay, I think this is it. So here, this is my online store. ERGJ, ERGJ Black Bazaar Afrocentric Marketplace. So here's all the, I sell oils, history books. I sell home decor, bathroom decor, accessories. I sell apparel. I sell toothpaste, deodorant, stuff like that, tapestries, all this stuff, right? This is my online store. And as I said, if you just look at this, you can say, man, wait a second, I can build something like this and offer whatever I want to offer to those that are online to be able to find me. And I can do that for less than $100. Yes, you can. In order to do that, you get with Big Sis Media. And she's here, right? Be able to help you like a Big Sis would over your creative needs, or help you with design, get your website, help you to get your store up, right? Help you with your domain, help you wherever you need help at. And she is one of the kindest people I know, and one of the women, one of the people that just has a big heart. That really wants to help her people, but she will only help those that want to help themselves. So again, and it may not be with me. This doesn't require you to be a member of the BBC. What I'm saying is, if this is what you want to do, I'm giving you a resource to get it done. I don't make anything off of it, and I don't care because I know where my help comes from. Okay. So if that's you, you're saying, hey, this is where I want to be. I do want to kind of start a store. I don't know what that looks like. Big Sis Media, right? Go to that website, bigsismediagroup.com. She's here with us here today. She'll be able to help you, okay? All right, let me keep going. Time to build generational wealth. Let's get it. Absolutely, Mr. Montoya. Mr. Mario, thanks so much. Multiply my money. Absolutely. Mr. Freeman, thanks so much, brother. I swear, one person, proverb you read about arguing with a fool and they block me. I know that's right. You need to be blocked because you don't need to be arguing with no fool. Keep it moving. Here's the best response when you find yourself in some type of argument with someone who you know is a fool. Let me give you this 2 words. You're right. Let them be right so you can keep on going with your day. See, if you are arguing with them, you're trying to convert them to your train of thinking, or at least you're trying to get them to listen. And most fools ain't willing to listen. cut it off. You're right. Keep it moving. Let them go on. They'll come back. Oh, I wasn't right. Well, I knew that, but hey, I'm still living my best life. Okay. All right. Big Sis Media now together. Right. She did your art. Yeah, she did my. Oh, so okay. So yes, I mean, yeah, she can help you with all your artwork and all that stuff. So I believe, she helped me with the setup. You know what I'm saying? My logo in the back, you know what I mean? She helped me with the setup, make sure everything was set up, the servers, the host, and all that stuff. You know what I mean? She helped me with the setup. I seen that decor, absolutely. A proverb a day. That's right, a proverb a day keep broke and stupid away. Any questions for me, guys? We got to get ready for our book club. Tonight we'll be reading Dick Gregory, Reading Between the Lines. We'll be doing that at 9:30. But if you got any questions before we close this out, just let me know. If you're interested in partaking in our reading tonight, again, Brother Dick Gregory was a icon, black icon, an ancestor who was telling history as he has experienced it and seen it. We'll be doing that at 9:30. Oh, yeah, I did that. Okay, so I'm just making sure we good. If we good, I just want to make sure we good. Did I make my mama proud tonight? Did I do a good job? Did I break it? Did I make it make sense? Is it simple to understand? Anything hard to do? Anything? No, it's probably not. Now, again, one thing I'm my goal, guys, again, for those that have not already, again, I want to bring more of this without a cost to you. In order for me to do that, right? In order for me to do that, that requires for subscribe to my YouTube channel. I got to get to a certain place with YouTube so I can get YouTube to pay me so you don't have to. So y'all want more of this? Y'all want, because I don't mind. I'll tell you, listen, I got a lot to give. Right? But just like you, I got to eat. Okay? Just like you, I got to eat too. And man, I was born tonight, but I wasn't born last night. Right? Yes, absolutely, always. Yeah, I came in late and we'll rewatch. Okay, all right. I learned that we make better use of our money. Absolutely. Well, all right, beautiful people. I want to say thanks so much for taking the time to be here. You could have been anywhere tonight, but you chose to show up, and hopefully you got great value. Price is what you pay, value is what you get. And I hope that you realize, you say, man, I got that. I just sat in on like a $200 session for free. I mean, some God must be good. Right? God must be good. Well, this is New Black Wall Street, beautiful people. I'm ERGJ, your Certified Financial Educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, ERGJ Black Bazaar, and international best-selling author of The Black Billionaires Club. I want you guys to remember this, that it takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, beautiful people. Matter of fact, you're going to find out, if you don't already know, we all we need. And thank God. I mean, seriously, we still here. We still moving. He's giving us another day. Thank God that that's more than enough. Until next time, you know what time it is. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
The new Black Wall Street. Thanks you for joining the show. We gave a lot of great tips, but it's time to go. Take the knowledge we shared, hope you use it and grow. We will see you all there at the next episode of The New Black Wall Street. The New Black Wall Street.